Hi, my name is Mike Sager. I'm a life coach with Aphro-D, and I'm here to address the top 3 fitness challenges for older men. There's tons of challenges, but these 3 sort of keep popping back up. And the first, and probably foremost for everybody out there, the challenge is time. Finding the time to work out. That's why I try to show people, especially older guys, those of us over 50, or 60, or 70, is finding the time to work out, or making the time. That's the key. It's finding time is hard to do sometimes. But if you make the time, or you do things that'll free up time, then you're making an effort and you want to work out. Some people use this as an excuse. Okay, this is a challenge. Finding the time. These are number 1. If you're going to work out, put on your gloves. And maybe you don't use gloves, but I use gloves for 2 reasons. Intent. When I put these gloves on, I'm intending to work out. I'm not going to take them back off and go sit in a rocking chair. I'm putting these on because I'm going to do a workout. So your intent. And the next thing is for some of the weights and stuff that you do, if you're doing weights and things, it's soft. Your wives and your girlfriends will appreciate your hands staying somewhat supple as opposed to turning into, 2 leathery old claws. So that's your first thing is putting these on, and that shows. Now, to find the time. Where do we find the time? We have to get up earlier sometimes. I like to work out in the morning. If you work out in the morning, that's your fuel for the day. That's what gets your systems going. Your cardio, your mind, everything kicks into gear when you are being active, okay? Critical. This is critical. You get up and you start doing something. So get up earlier. You say you don't have the time. That's BS. You got the time. You just don't want to make the time sometimes. You can get up 10, 15, 20 minutes earlier, half an hour earlier. I can work out in 20 minutes if I get in there and focus and get it done. 20 minutes. Now you can too. So taking the time or making the time. The other things you can do is like, I'm in the car, buy a couple of these little bad boys. When you're in the car, just drive along. You can drive with, either hand, right? Be safe, don't do anything crazy, put your frickin' cell phone down and don't be on the cell phone. This doesn't take any visual, you can just be at it and working your hand out. And so when you're driving, you can work out at least your forearms, okay? This is a great little device. Another thing is we don't have time to go to the gym. We don't have time to, drive the 15, 20 minutes down to the gym, right? Because right there and back, there's 30 minutes. That could have been your workout. There's a lot of things you can do at home. These bands are amazing. I used to think they were a joke. Again, now we're saving time. Remember this, we're saving time. We're not going to the gym. We just gained 30 minutes. So you can use these bands at home. These bands will do almost everything a gym with weights will do. It's amazing, and they're not heavy, and they fit in your suitcase if you're traveling. They throw them in your car if you're gonna, you're gonna go out, say jogging if you have aerobics in your daily regime. And then you can do these outside. You can do them anywhere. Okay, so again, you're making time. You're freeing up time that you thought you didn't have. You've got the time. You just have to find it. Okay, guys. Next thing, number 2, hard challenge for older men is diet. And we get it set in our ways. We want to eat a pizza every other day, and we want to have a beer every now and then. And you can do those things, but in very small quantities. So your diet is really important. Your diet is going to help you maintain a nice physique if you eat the things that are good for you. And how you do that is you find a guide. This is a book from a friend of mine, Andre Benson. It's called The Androgen Diet. This is an awesome book to take and read and then put into action. When you think diet, you think, oh my gosh, I got to eat this boxed food. Or, every month the box shows up with all your different meals packaged. Well, that to me, that's horrible. I don't want to be eating boxed foods. For one thing, it's all processed. So in the Androgen Diet book, you have meals with food, real food, beef, chicken, fish, vegetables, fruits that you can eat and maintain a nice physique. Okay, I'm almost 72. Following this book, my muscle tone came back from like when I was in college. My muscle tone is as good, if not better, than when I was in college, thanks to this book. So again, diet is really important. So there's tons of recipes in here. There's tons of guidelines. There's even some exercise programs in here as well. So I strongly suggest getting this book, reading it, because you can get it in either digital form or hardback, and put it into your daily regime. Okay, guys? So diet's critical, but you can eat good food. You can eat great food. In fact, when I laugh, it's not a diet, this is a feast. When I eat this food, I am more than full throughout the day. You might have one little snack thing, something that you snack on, and mainly that's good, like say celery sticks or carrot sticks, or something good for you, apple slices, things like this. So you don't go to and eat the crap, you don't eat the chips, and you don't eat the stuff that's gonna build fat and have tons of processing and not be good for your body, okay guys? You can find it. You do this, you can take the time and you can set up your meals for the week, and like an hour shopping if you go to the store and pick out the things that are good for you, that are gonna make your body what it should be, okay? And the last thing is finding a routine. Sort of, it goes into the time slot as well, I think so. So having a routine, or what are you going to do? What are your active things that you're going to do in order to maintain your physique? And you don't even have to, say 50, 60, and 70, which I consider young. It's when somebody tells me you're old, I say, no, you think old, I don't think that way, okay? But the idea of the routine is doing things that you're going to do, that you can easily do day in and day out, and then you'll get the rewards. And then another thing in your routine, you probably should now, I don't know if you're into supplements or not, but this supplement, Aphro-D, I've been taking for 2 years now. Again, muscle tone wise, this stuff is amazing. It's also great. It's a testosterone booster. A natural testosterone booster has 4 natural ingredients, and they're all Mother Nature made, and all it is a simple formula in the right proportions, and this thing is a powerhouse. Muscle tone is, again, like I said earlier, is like when I was in college. It's still extremely firm. I can lift as much as I did in college, almost, not quite, I'll be honest, but awfully close. And it's all due to this. You guys incorporate this and the androgen diet into what you do to help maintain your body and live life and enjoy life. I do isometrics as well. This is something, again, when people start complaining about time, or I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't have a gym near me, or I don't have weights at home, I don't have bands. You don't need anything for isometrics. Isometrics is just dynamic tension. It's muscle against muscle. It's what your body can do. You're not overlifting because you're not lifting any weights. Example, like you do a curl. And so you got like a 50-pound bar in your hand. Well, in your mind, you think I've got that 50-pound bar, and you're lifting, and you're flexed. And you do like 10 reps of that. You do a couple sets of those 10 reps and really, really put your, lock into this, really lift, feel like you've got that bar in your hand, but 200-pound bar, whatever it is, you can use your imagination. And when you do this, your muscle tone is gonna just skyrocket. It's unbelievable. So again, quick recap, time. There's time. We can find time. Diet's definitely easy. Get out and buy the right things and eat the right things, okay? The routine is finding either a spot, a place, a thing to do your daily exercises. 10, 15, 20 minutes. That's really all you need to do. I promise you. Get hold of me and I'll show you the workout I do in 20 minutes. And I do a 20-minute workout. That's it. It makes no sense to me, but it works, okay, guys? And I'm not doing anything else. The only thing I take is this. I used to take a creatine. I don't even take that anymore. This stuff does it all. So I strongly suggest check it out. Last tip, be happy. If you're not happy, find out some way to be happy. Change those around you. If you have friends that you don't like, change your friends. If you have friends that are draining and sucking you dry because all they do is they want, but they never give, you don't need those kind of friends. You need good friends that are going to support you, going to push you up, not push you down, okay? Just those guys that are raising you on a pedestal. Hey, we all should be on a pedestal. Every one of us. We all deserve it. Okay, gentlemen? Love you all. Whatever you do, make it epic. Ciao, brothers.